I hate making these type of videos because the thing with coin making videos is that if it gets enough views and enough people start doing it, it becomes irrelevant really quick. So oftentimes if somebody's watching it 4 or 5 later after being posted, the method's either been patched if it's one of EA's fuck ups, or it's really not that profitable because the supply's gone up but the demand's gone down. But a couple days ago, I posted this video going over the best day one coin methods right now in Madden 24, and one of those methods just got a lot more profitable. Where you really don't need to snipe cards, you can get this done in like 5 minutes and make an easy 20k, and it's guaranteed coins as long as your card sells, which these cards have that. And that set I'm talking about is this 85 overall team builder fantasy pack. This fantasy pack has card from every single team, has some of the best cards in the game, especially being 85s. And in that video, we ended up breaking down like the cheapest way to get it. Like I believe these 78 to 79 overall players, it was like 9k get them for. These low elites were 11k, and these A2 83s get them for like 35 to 38k, and you'll come out profitable. But now it got a lot more profitable and a lot easier to get, and one of those reasons is the official launch of the game came out on Friday, so now everybody has Madden. People were opening up packs, they're just throwing cards on the market, so generally just the cards in general are going to be a lot cheaper right now. And then the other one is we just got these legend players on Saturday, and why that's valuable is because all these legend players have these 78 overall cards that go into their set, and they are selling for dirt cheap. Like I said, I think it was like 7 to 9k you should buy them for. The golds in the video, these cards you can get for 4k and under. We're filtered under program. Go to any of the new teams, so it's going to be like Bears is one of them, Seattle, whatever. 3.85 this card's going for. 4k this card is. So all of a sudden it went from this card's gonna be about 50k to get the 7 golds you need to about 28k. But of course with market values, everything's gone down since people are starting to open packs. That also means the headliners have gone down too. So let's go to one of the most valuable ones. We'll go to headliners, and then the most valuable one, or the most sought after one, is gonna be this Texans wide receiver, John Mechie. Dude, I always do this. I always go to headliners. It's team builders. It's gonna be John Mechie. He is selling for about 180k. You take tax away, it's 162. I'm telling you, at general times, depending, these cards sell quick right when they're up. He has sold for about 190k at times. So really all you want to do is be selling the set for right around 150k. 150k, you make 10k profit if the card sells at 178. So in this video, I'm not really gonna do any major snipings. I'm gonna like be a little bit smart about it, but I'm gonna go through and do this entire set just to show you I can get this done in like 5 minutes time and flip that card to make a good profit. So let's start out with these 82 to 83 overall players. I'm gonna keep track of all my spendings on my phone just so you can see exactly how much I'm spending at the end of this. But you need 2 of those 82 to 83 overall players, and right now they're currently on the general auction house for about 35k. That's actually a really good deal. I'm gonna nab this card right away. So we already got a snipe. When I was doing this before this video, they were about 38k. But you'll notice that even if you are doing this super quick, you will see people just throwing cards up, especially late at night when you're not competing against anyone. You can get some really good snipes. So even though we're not really gonna do any snipings, still be smart about it. Just go to a couple of random teams here. We'll go like to the Packers here, 37.85. I think we can get cheaper. We'll go Cardinals, for example. I don't even know who they would have. That's who they have. They have absolutely nobody. We'll go Bears. Just keep going through random teams till you find cards for relatively cheap. 38k is the general price, so if you get anything under 37, honestly, it's a pretty good deal. But you see that general auction house one we got for 35k, and we just went on like ASAP. So you can get these cards really cheap, really quick. Just got to be somewhat patient. But just for general, this video just showed that it doesn't really matter too much. We'll get this card here for 37k. But obviously, if you take your time with it, you can definitely get this set done a lot cheaper than what I'm doing. This is just basically to show you that if you go on the auction house, get all these cards for around their general price, you will still make profit. So now we need 480 to 81 overall players. Right now, those cards are going for right around 13.5k. Same thing, I'm gonna go through a couple of different teams just so if I can get a little cheaper. Like right here, 11.95 is a really good deal. I think there was also also another one going for about 12K. We're gonna get this one for 12K too. So you can get these for 12K. You can probably even get them for right around 11. All right, so Bengals are pretty cheap. I'm gonna go to a few more, just see if we can get some for a little bit cheaper. Just see, yeah, about 12 and a half. You can get a lot of these for. That's why you never buy the general auction house ones. General auction house, you'll never get as much value as you possibly can. 11 and a half for this Brees Hall right here. That's a pretty good deal. Save about 1,000 coins. Doesn't seem like much up front, but it does add up. Think we just need one more 80 to 81 overall player. When I was doing this right before the video, I ended up getting one at 9K right when I hopped on. So these cards, they are getting just thrown up for cheap prices. Just take advantage of people selling off their cards, especially with legends coming out. People open up a bunch of packs. People are just trying to get as many coins as possible, so they're not exactly being smart with their cards. So all we have left is we need 7 78 to 79 overall players. Right now we are currently at 118,800 coins spent, and make sure you filter it by legend players, 75 to 79 overall players, because if you just go to 75 to 70 over 9, you're not going to get the best value, especially up here, just because you got to go through the 75s and you got to go all the way down to the 78s, and you will see they are selling for way more than those legend cards at about 6.5 to 7K. So let's even break this down a little bit more. If we go to the Dolphins, for example, who have a 78 overall player, and we go all the way down to their 78 overall cost, see what his true value is going for right now. It's still about 4K, just a little bit harder to find. But if we have it to 75 to 79 overall players, go to program and then break it down by legends, you will have all these 78 overall players in one spot going for about 4K. Can break it down even more if you're really looking to try to get a snipe. So we go to Seattle, see if Richard Sherman's thrown up for a little bit cheaper. He's not, but 4K, I'll still take it. 4K a piece for 7 of these, that's 28K compared to the 7K we had to spend in the previous video, so about 50K. We're spending about half the coins we had to in that video. And I'm gonna keep breaking it down a little bit just to see if I can get them a little bit cheaper, just because any coin that you save, it's gonna add up in the long haul. But the general consensus is these cards are just getting thrown up for 4,000 coins. Oh, we got our first good snipe right here. Devin Hester getting put up for 1650. We do end up getting that Devin Hester just running around the auction house, so people are just throwing these cards up for random prices. Obviously, it's only like a 2.5K snipe, but for one player and all the cards we need, that's pretty solid. Oh, another one. These cards are just getting thrown out in general now. 250 for this one. We now have enough cards to complete this set and get that 85 overall team builder fantasy pack. So before you open this pack, obviously go onto the auction house and take a look and see what ones sound for the most. Generally, it's been between the Vikings cornerback and then this Texans wide receiver. At the time I'm recording this video at like 3:30 in the morning, it's John Mechie, wide receiver for the Texans. So we're gonna end up taking him. He's selling anywhere from like 175 to 190K. Take a look, see how much John Mechie's actually going for right now. He is selling for about 178K you could get him for. Take tax away and everything, that's slightly over 160K. Now, how much do we actually spend on this set? With everything, remember, this is with no crazy snipes. We didn't go through trying to get the cheapest cards possible. We generally bought, like we looked for good values, but essentially I wasn't 100% looking for snipes. I was just getting whatever was on the general auction house, few team filtered ones. And overall, we spent 141,776 coins on that set. So you'll need roughly around that in order to complete this. But then you'll be able to sell whatever card you got. John Mechie, for example, who is going for about 178. And you see one sold 45 minutes ago for 178 coins. They are selling, so with tax and everything, we'd make 160. We make a little under a 20K profit. And I don't know, this took us like 5 to 10 minutes to do. Easy 100K an hour. And just show you guys I'm invested in this method too. I got 3 of those John Mechies up right now, going for about 178 a piece. So I'll have about 480K coming towards me. And I've spent like maybe 350 so far. Definitely take advantage of it while it lasts. I'm assuming as more people start doing this, the market price for these will come way down and it won't be as valuable. But hopefully this helped me out. Let me know in the comment section if it did, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.